For all your fun under the sun, your vacation starts on Beach Television. You're watching BTV.
Clear Space Theater Company, the only year-round professional theater in Delaware's resort area. In the summer, experience live theater 6 nights a week. Clear Space brings Broadway to the beach with hit musicals like Annie, Get Your Gun, and Chicago. So, for your next night out in Rehoboth Beach, entertain a different idea. Clear Space Theater Company. For tickets and more information, visit clearspacetheater.org or call 302-227-2270.
You think I'm a rebel, want to kiss and leave is all I need to do.
This is the big display that we have is the mother of pearl button manufacturing equipment. It came from the Martinex shop on Elliot's Island, which is about 26 miles south of here, and they came here from Little Ferry, New Jersey in the late 40s. And the elder Martinek actually had done this, I assume, as a young man, child, where they were from in Little Ferry. This was a mom and pop operations up there in people's basements and their garages, and they did sent a lot of this stuff to the garment district in New York. You were noticing the sequins a while ago. Those sequins like that were used on costumes for Jerry Lee Lewis and Elvis Presley back in the day when they were big performers. But they made everything from the buttons to the little single hole sequin, and the last commercial use for them was Barbie dolls. Barbie had mother of pearl buttons on her clothes, but he closed up in 1999. It got too expensive to import the shells, and Mr. Martinek said the quality of the shells, that the last shells that he got when they were in big production back in the 50s and 60s, he said the last batch of shells he got they would have considered it trash. The quality was poor, they weren't real good size, and of course with Velcro and plastic buttons it just put the finishing touches on a dying market. Well, this is what you start with, is a mother of pearl shell. They come from Australia. They were uncrated, they were put in a drum of water to soak for at least 30 days. And then the bill, with this real thick part here, was filed off. And then you started here and you drilled, it's like a hole saw. You cut the blanks out of the shell. And then what you ended up with, here's a broken piece of one, was something like that. You tried to get as many blanks out of a shell as you could possibly get. So then you come down here and you dump all your blanks in here, and it goes through a sieve, and then it sorts them from the thinnest clear down to the thickest.
In all those little bins.
In all those little bins. And there's what your blanks look like. So once you did that, then they go on that backing machine, which is like a big grinding wheel, and it had a water spray on it. And what it did was you went to one side and it would sand it flat, and then you put them over, and that way you had two flat sides. Once you did that, then you brought it over here, and then you cut the button blank out of it with a steel disc, and it too had a water spray on it to cut down on the friction and the dust. You put it in this set of jaws as this thing was turning, and then you just pushed it against that steel disc, and you could get 2 to 4 button blanks depending on the thickness of the shell blank. And then here you had your single for sequins, or 2-hole or 4-hole for your buttons, and you just worked it back and forth like that.
But each button individually?
Yes, each one individually.
That's a lot of time.
Yeah, it's a very labor-intensive process. Now, you're still not finished yet, because you look at the oyster shell, and you notice that you have a yellowish coloration there. You can't sell those buttons. They had to be the pearlescent color. So what they would do was put them in a chemical solution, and they would come out looking like this, was what they called smoked. You could sell these looking like that, but you couldn't sell them with that yellow coloration. These are called shovels. This is actually a gross. You fill all these holes up with buttons, and you counted out 1 gross. Before they did that, Mrs. Martinek every night at the kitchen table would grade the buttons, look for defects into them. Well, there's one's got a yellow coloration, and you notice it's got a chip into it. Couldn't use that. So once she graded them and got her good buttons out of it, then she would have to count out however many gross she needed by hand. By doing it like this, if you wanted 10 gross, you fill this up 10 times, and you're done.
What kind of price would you get for, I imagine it depends on the decade, but...
Well, here, and Mr. Martinek loves to get people to try and guess how many sequins are in here. Now, these are white 2-hole sequins, just like these are smoked. There's the numbers he has on it.
So is that 230,000?
That's how many's in here.
And then what's 57? So they were worth $360.
Yeah, at 90 cents a gross.
Wow.
So when you stop and think about it, it really wasn't a lot of money.
Oh, 90 cents for a lot of work.
Yeah.
Down in Rehoboth, next to the Walmart sign, where there's a liquor store, I was surprised to find Solar Tiles get it jumping every morning when the sun comes up. They got beer, wine, and whiskey, a price very low. It's where all the smart shoppers go. They do the Atlantic Liquors boogie. Come in and see why we are the greatest liquor store in the world. Atlantic Liquors, Route 1 Rehoboth, next to Walmart. Yeehaw!
Hi, I'm Marla. Welcome to Park Place Jewelers, right in the White Marlin Mall in West Ocean City. Good to see you, Todd.
Nice to see you, Marla. Welcome back.
I'm back, and I didn't come empty-handed.
I see that.
All of my gold, I went through my jewelry box, gold earrings that I'm missing the other match to. I brought it here for a great reason, not only for extra holiday shopping money, but helping
needy families.
Somebody. That's
Yes.
right. Everything. Tell them.
Part of our program here at Park Place Jewelers, we've always donated to charities through our gold program, and we purchase gold, we pay a top dollar for it, and then we take a portion of those proceeds and donate it to charity. And this quarter's charity is Worcester Gold, and that helps needy families in Worcester County, which we're happy to do, and we hope you'll come in and support that. So,
Very simple. Go through your jewelry box, ladies, okay? Bring it right in here, and it goes to a great cause, so you're helping somebody else.
cash
Todd,
just in time for the holidays, Marla.
there you go. And happy holidays to you.
Happy holidays to you, and happy holidays to
you.
everyone. Thank you.
The Boardwalk Plaza Hotel. Experience award-winning hospitality in a Victorian oceanfront setting. Delightful accommodations, an oceanfront restaurant, a lobby parlor filled with antiques. The Boardwalk Plaza offers a glimpse of an earlier, gentler time. Choose a suite with a private balcony or deluxe accommodations with a whirlpool bathtub. Then take a dip in our heated indoor-outdoor spa. You'll be charmed by the comfortable elegance. The Boardwalk Plaza Hotel, Olive Avenue and the Boardwalk, Rehoboth Beach, Delaware.
Welcome to Resort Report. I'm Susan Jones. With me are the ladies from the Susan G. Komen Race for the Cure. Welcome, Lori and Lydia.
Thank you. Thank you, Susan.
We have great things coming to Ocean City always, but one of the things that we have coming next April is the Race for the Cure. So for those folks who have never done a race or been in a race, what is it all about?
It's really about the emotion. It's a great event. It starts at the inlet, and we have a race village where sponsors and community people can come together and show support. We have lots of events. We have a survivor tent, and we really try to make it about the survivors and celebrating.
So it's all about the camaraderie of getting a team together and raising some money?
Absolutely.
A great, great, powerful feeling. Now, at this point, you're looking for volunteers and sponsors, right?
Yes.
Definitely.
Yes.
Now, I had a misconception when you first announced that you were coming. I thought all the money was going to be going to research or out to the national thing. Where exactly does the money raised go?
Yeah, it's really a common misperception that Komen is just about research. We do provide funding for research on the national level. 25% of what our affiliate in Maryland brings in goes to that research.
Nice.
But 75% stays in our state and provides grant funding for important programs.
75%.
75%.
Wow.
In fact, we actually get more than that back because we have research institutions in Maryland like Hopkins and University of Maryland. So we actually bring back more than our fair share of that money. We also fund local programs. We fill gaps. We provide for breast cancer clinical trials locally at the hospitals. We have support for survivors here that allows us to bring them back to wellness after their
Good
treatment.
stuff.
It is. It's
really
exciting.
Great stuff. It's very exciting, and we're so thankful that you chose Ocean City to bring the race to. So check them out online, and we'll see you ladies in April.
Thank you.
Thank you, Susan.
Did you know Ocean City is free? One click. Search availability and compare rates at over 80 hotels, apartments, and condos and get low rate guarantees. Book online and claim free bonuses, free meals, free amusements, free attractions, free shopping, free golf, free things to do at your favorite businesses. Over 100 freebies available. This is not too good to be true. No blackout dates, no sales presentations, no gimmicks. Just big time savings. Get all the details and claim your free stuff today at OCIsFree.com.
It's a marvelous place to be.
It's a magical place to see.
It's a wonderful world of candy.
It's the Candy Kitchen.
Candy Kitchen.
There's a smile upon every face. A deliciously happy place. It's the place with your favorite candy. It's the Candy Kitchen.
Just moments from Ocean City, Maryland's beach and boardwalk and Assateague Island National Seashore is the vibrant town of Berlin, Maryland. Nestled between U.S. Route 50 and U.S. Route 113, this Victorian village lets you enjoy life at a slower pace without giving up modern-day shopping, dining, and gallery experiences. As a nationally recognized Maryland Main Street community and a Maryland Arts and Entertainment District, Berlin is constantly adding to the already existing ambiance. The boutiques and shops in Berlin offer a unique shopping experience for both young and old. Clothing, jewelry, antiques, hip, trendy. Berlin houses several working galleries. Nationally recognized artists can be found on many streets. Local artists. Second Friday Art Stroll. Maryland Arts and Entertainment District. Enjoy casual to fine dining throughout Berlin. Fresh local ingredients are what makes the difference here. Coffee house, bakery, Sunday brunch, fine dining, luncheonette. Berlin's historic side is charming. Renovated storefronts and homes will make your visit a memorable experience. Bed and breakfast, Taylor House Museum, Atlantic Hotel, walking tour. The events in Berlin are never ending. Annual events, check us out. Fiddler's Convention, Peach Festival, Spring Celebration, Jazz and Blues Bash, Holiday Arts Night. The location of Paramount Pictures' Runaway Bride and Walt Disney's Tuck Everlasting just add to the allure of what Berlin, Maryland has to offer. Check out our website and make your plans to visit us soon.